Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm your host, I'm Sacred Rights. I'm an author, the author of this book, most recently, Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Check it out on Amazon. All right, I'm still rocking my medal. Still rocking my medal. And this woman today, we were going opposite directions, and she was talking to me. She saw me, looked at the medal, and was clapping while she was running. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, so shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space to record a man recovering from a stroke, and actually 2 strokes, and everything that's happened since then. And yeah, and that's what I got. Now, now I think that's all I'm going to do in terms of intro, because apparently I have not been keeping up. I have not been keeping up, and because Fee has posted all kinds of stuff, Let me catch you up to speed. What happened was, oh, let me get the fireworks ready. All right. So what happened was, Fee and I just got engaged. What? Yeah. There we go. So Fee and I just got engaged last night. Well, it's all a blur. It's all a blur. So what was going to happen is I was going to propose to her when we reached the finish line of the marathon together, which was why I was like, come on, Ma. I mean, come on, Fee. Let's get there together. Let's get there together. And she's like, you can go faster without me. I was like, no, let's go together. And so she hung in there as long as she could, and she checked out about 15 miles, and she went on. She took a taxi home. And the woman, there's lots of elements to this story. So there was a woman who was guarding that section of the marathon, and because the roads were shut down, and she came up on a bicycle and was asking us, if she could help us. And so we're explaining it to her. And so what she wanted to do, what Fee wanted to do, was take a taxi to the finish line and wait for me at the finish line. And that's what I wanted. Clearly, that's what I wanted, right? But the woman on the bicycle said no, because everything's blocked off. So we took her word for it. And so Fee went home. And so for the next couple of hours of that alone time, I was like wondering, what am I going to do? Because I'm running with the ring in my pocket. Yes, I'm running the marathon with the ring in my pocket. I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? And so it's funny because Reverend Mel was waiting for me, and she started walking with me. So there'd be 2 of us walking along this power rock route together. And so ultimately I had to give it up to Mel. I hadn't told anybody, but I had to give it up to Mel, because I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? She's like, what's wrong with you, boy? Why are you so quiet? And I've had to let it out. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And so she became my partner of one, and we start dotting ideas back and forth about how I can pull this off. Well, I was halfway hoping she would be there at the finish line. But anyway, so we got through that, and I made it through the end of the marathon. And let me show you this. And it'll explain something that I'm about to explain to you guys. Okay, so this is the end. Now, let me tell you, I told you yesterday that the energy that these people brought forth was life-giving. It was life-giving. And you can see me go through the phases. Like, I'm walking, or maybe I jog just a little bit, maybe I jog even more. You can see how they affected me. So here it is. Let me show you. Oh, you can also hear Reverend Mel giggling because she's so fascinated by all of this stuff that's happening. So here we go. Here we go.
You got it, Seiko. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes.
Now, did you see that? Let me stop this. Did you see all of that? All of that. Did you see all of that? All that energy. All that energy, right? And I gotta tell you a secret. The reason I got on my hands and knees right at the finish line, what's your reason why? What's your reason why? Why do you think I got down on my hands and knees right then? Huh? You heard Rev Mel was like, come on, you can do it. Like, you can do it. You're almost there. You heard people inciting me to finish. Like, they thought that it was about me finishing. But no. That was for Fee King. That was for Fee King because I was thinking about her. I was thinking about proposing to her. I was thinking about how this was the moment when I was supposed to propose to her. And so I got down for a moment. I was thinking, I was praying it up. Like, God, I'm praying up that, if she's here, she'll say something. No, all right, I'm gonna keep on pushing. And right after I got across the line, right after they saw me put the medal on me, NBC News picked me up. I don't know how they selected me, but they talked to me, and they asked me what was what was happening for me when I got down on one knee, and I was like, you sure you want me to tell you? And they were like, yeah, tell us. And I told them what the deal was, and they got all excited, like, oh, really? Was she running with you? I was like, yeah, she was running with me. She got off for like 15 miles and like Street 99 and like all this stuff. They're like, oh, wow, you got to get this on before we put it on the news. And so I still haven't seen it. So I don't know if it ran or not. When I was thinking about that, when I was traveling, I was like, oh, man, I have to get this up before it streams. Or maybe, her phone started ringing. But mind you, after I crossed the finish line, all the energy vanished. I was like, just get me to a taxi, please. Right? I was dead. I was out. And so I crashed that night. So then the next day, yesterday, Mel was still texting me ideas. She's texting me ideas. I'm texting back. I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then finally she texted me, why don't you do it on her show? And I was like, that's a good idea. That's the best idea of what we've got so far. And wouldn't it be perfect? Wouldn't it be perfect for her to ask me if I was mad at her on the air, on her show, to ask me if I was mad at her for not completing the marathon with me? And I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is a perfect lead-in for me. So let me show you this. So we were shooting her show next door at the hotel, and so this it's a little bit small. I'm not sure why it's so small, but anyway, so we were doing it in the same space, and I was doing it facing her, like we were facing each other, separated by many tables, right? So she's at this table and I'm at this table in this meeting area. We can kind of hear each other. We can, and so what I did when I left my station is I shut my computer and walked to her, and so you couldn't see but a little bit of what I was doing because I didn't have the camera right or whatever. So, but this is what, but I'm getting down on one knee as the case goes. But this is what is happening, and we'll see it. I'll try to make. I'll take my. I'll make it bigger. See if that makes it a little bit bigger. But anyway, I'm not sure why it's so small. Technical difficulties. But here we go. Here we go. So, King doesn't know what's going on, but she has just asked me what if I was upset with her, and I was like, no, but there was something I want to share with you, and this is, and I'll share with you now. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna come and show you. I'm gonna come show you.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's what? Hello, Sekou. 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 Are you serious?
Yeah. Is that showing? Yeah, it's showing.
Oh my goodness, Sekou.
I'm gonna come and show you. Okay, so that's that. I mean, you can imagine it took more time than that, but it was fun. It was fun. It was funny. There was this white couple right in front of us, and then secretly I was worried about them being too close. I was like, oh, I don't know how they're too close or whatever. But they, as soon as she hung up her show, they were like, congratulations so much. This is so much. I've never seen a proposal before. This is so great. And they were so excited. They were so excited. They did not, however, like shoot video of us, which would have been great. But they were frozen watching us. And so they were very funny, and they took some pictures of us, some pictures of behind the scenes after we started talking with them, and that was great. And BK was just just what's that word? Just flummoxed, yeah, and flummoxed, and she was just like I don't thinking like I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so that's what happened. I was planning on a finish line proposal, and I got a proposal much better. I got a proposal that's encapsulated on her TV show, forever, right? That's much better. So yeah, so that's what happened, and there's so many other small parts of this that, as you can imagine, there's so many other parts of this you can imagine, but I will tease them out as the week goes. I'll tease them out. But anyway, I'm sorry to everyone that I did not let know. I was out after that. I was yesterday I was still tired, and so I fell out yesterday. But Fee's been posting and letting people know. She's got all this response back already from all that she's done. But I was asleep. So sorry, Bob. Sorry, folks. I didn't get it out in time, but I'm getting it out now. I am engaged to Fee King, and yeah, and that's what's up. That's as far as we've gotten thus far. And so yeah, so that's the latest news. Okay, so let me check the comments and see what I could talk about. Is Fee King talking about my cool? She's actually giving a workout lesson to out in the park down the street. I just dropped her off on my morning run. Well, I did my morning run, but I didn't record it yet, so can't do that yet. Can't show you that. So let's see. And then Fee King has invited another number of people again to watch the show. I love you, Black Man. I love you too, Fee King. And yeah, and that's it. That's it. I mean, that's all I got. That's all I got. So I think I'm gonna close the show today. I told you that people are still responding to the medal. So that people are responding still to us now that this is out and about. And yeah, and we're gonna do this thing together. All right. So I think that's all I got for today. And I will see you tomorrow where I'll still be talking about the marathon, the marathon, the marathon, and everything that's happened with the marathon and the proposal all this week. All right. All right. So I'll see you later. Remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe.